of Lord Balaram. Om Jnanatimidandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, everyone. We welcome all of you to this very special session where we will be discussing the compassion of Lord Balaram in honor of celebrating the most auspicious appearance day of Lord Balaram, which is coming up on the 19th. So, in preparing our moods, our consciousness, let us hear about the glories of Lord Balaram. We welcome all of the wonderful devotees who have joined us over YouTube Live, devotees who have joined us over Facebook Live, and dear devotees who have joined us over Zoom. Welcome each and every one of you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Lord Balaram, there is no difference between Balaram and Lord Krishna. Only Krishna has expanded for his lila, for his pastime as Balaram. So Balaram actually appeared before Krishna, appeared in the womb of Mother Devaki in the month of Shravan on full moon day, Swati Nakshatra. He was there in the womb of Mother Devaki for 7 months, and after that Krishna engaged Yogamaya to shift him from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Mother Rohini. Rohini was actually living in the Gokul with Nanda Maharaj, and Yogamaya shifted Balaram to the womb of Mother Rohini. So this is actually Akarshana. That is why Balaram's another name is Sankarshan. So Balaram, there are 2 words in Balaram, Bala and Rama. Bala means strength. So Balaram gives the strength in our spiritual life to be engaged in the devotional service of Krishna. He gives the strength, at the same time he gives the bliss, pleasure, that is Rama, the taste. Unless and until we get some taste, strength is there, but if the taste is not there, then it's very difficult to continue whatever is the process we are following the 4 regulative principles, chanting every day minimum 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So unless and until we get the taste of this, that chanting Hare Krishna, although strength is there, but without the taste, without the bliss, without ananda, is very difficult to continue. Which is given by Balaram to us. For anything in our activity, uh, we can see that strength is there, but if we don't have any bliss or taste, we cannot continue. So that is Balaram's mercy is given to the devotees. Then Balabhadra. Balabhadra means auspiciousness. All auspiciousness comes in our life when we accept devotional service, when we are engaged in the loving devotional service to Krishna and Balaram. Then all auspiciousness comes in our life, and all inauspiciousness goes away. This is Balabhadra. And Baladev. Baladev means it is spiritual intelligence. Uh, Baladev. So his name is Baladev, is spiritual intelligence. Uh, he gives. We know in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has said that Tesam Satata Yuktanam Bhajatam Titi Purvapam Dada Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam Enumam Upayam Tite. So this intelligence is given by Balaram. Uh, uh, Actually, we know that we are actually controlling our senses. Senses are the problem. Uh, and senses controlled by the mind, mind is controlled by the intelligence. When Balaram gives the intelligence of spiritual life, then the mind is controlled, and mind is controlled. When mind is controlled, the senses are controlled in the sense, in the way that it is engaged in the service of Krishna. And all of us, we know that Rishikana, Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchate, which is devotional service. When we engage our senses in the service of Krishna, Rishikesha, that is devotional service. So Balaram name is Baladev, is giving the intelligence in our spiritual life. Then his name already explained is Sankarsana, because he is Akarsana. Akarsana means it is Akarsita, means Yogamaya has taken, uh, has shifted, has transferred Balaram from Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb. And Ananta says, his name is Ananta says. Ananta means limitless, unlimited. His service is unlimited. He is having thousands of hood, and he is actually glorifying Krishna in so many ways in his thousands of mouths, but it is never ended. It is continuously going on. That is Ananta. It is unlimited, and he is called Haladhara. Haladhara means uh, he is having two instruments. One is hala, means plow, another is mes, gada. Actually, with these two weapons, he is helping the devotee, like the agriculture, agricultural field is actually made proper by the help of plow. So when the field is ready, then agriculture comes up very nicely. Similarly, uh, Balaram using his plow to make our heart in such a way that Krishna, that our Bhakti Lata Kripa can be planted so nicely and uh, can be grown step forward, step forward, step forward to Krishna. It is actually happening by Balaram through his weapon of this plow, and he is having mess with the weapon of mess. He actually uh, throws away all the obstacles in our devotional life. So that is the way Balaram helping us in our devotional life. And Balaram actually cleansing the heart that sixth child of Devaki was killed by Kamsa. The six asuras is Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsarya. These are six anarthas are represented by the six asuras of six sons of Devaki, Satagarbha. So they were killed. So then this place, this womb, because of these asuras residing in the womb of Devaki, it become polluted. It has become unclean. So Balaram appeared before Krishna appears to clean the place, to make it free from the pollution, to make it clean, so that Krishna can appear. So Balaram actually acting as a uh, as a person, as a helper of cleansing our heart, so that Krishna can appear. So this is the role Balaram is having in our devotional life, and he is called Dharanidhara. His Dharanidhara means that he holds Dharani, means universe, on his hood. So many names is explained in the scripture, and the meaning of this is so nice, by which we can meditate that how uh, Balaram is expressing his compassion towards the devotee. Without Balaram, we cannot advance in our spiritual life. And Balaram is Adi Guru, and our spiritual master is the representative of Balaram. So unless and until our spiritual life is started with our spiritual life, spiritual master, Krishna cannot come to our life. So we say that, by the mercy of Krishna, we get the spiritual master, and by the mercy of the spiritual master, we can get Krishna. So serving spiritual master is our life and soul, by which Balaram can be happy, Balaram can be satisfied, Balaram can be pleased, and that is how we can advance in our Krishna consciousness life, and we can ultimately hope to go back home, back to Godhead. Jai Sri Balaram Ji Jai.
Jai. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Jai Krishna Balaram ki Jai.
Jai.
So we know that in Brajamandal so many nice, beautiful places are there. So one of the places is called Ghat, where Balaram, we also known as Ram, so who came with all his gopis. Actually, Krishna, we know Krishna did rasa dance with his gopis, and Balaram also had his another one set of gopis. So with them, Balaram also did rasa dance and so many other playing. So one day what happened in Ramghat, Balaram came with all his friends, gopis, and they were enjoying rasa lila, rasa dance. Then Balaram was drinking the Baduni. Baduni drink is very favorite to Balaram. Baduni actually it is made out of yogurt and honey melody with some fruits and all. So it is very nice. We actually do it when in Krishna Balaram's appearance, they will also make it that you also can make it. So after drinking this Baruni, Balaram became intoxicated. And all the gopis, they are also tired and they are dancing. Then Balaram told in the mid of the night, you all want to take bath in Yamuna? Then they told, yes, we want to go. But Yamuna was flowing 1.5 kilometers away from that place. So they told, but it is so far, how can we go? Then Balaram told, no, I will call Yamuna, she will come. Then Balaram was saying, Yamuna, please come, we want to take bath in the water. But Yamuna was not coming, she was flowing. And he was telling again, Yamuna, please come. Then he was not listening. Then he became so angry. He took, "You are not listening to me. Let me do something." Then he took his plow from his head. Then he pulled Yamuna like that. And Yamuna just came from that place to here and went again this way. So they took bath and they enjoyed. So that place is called Ram Ghat, and there is a very nice temple, and the deity of this temple is Balaram. His name is Khiche Daoji. Khiche Daoji means khiche means in Hindi it is Hindi word khiche. Actually in English it is to pull. So as he pulled Yamuna, so it is named as khiche. Who pulled? Balaram pulled. So Khiche Daoji temple. So that temple you can see here, it is very nice temple. Balaram is holding the glass of Bharuni, and it's a very nice temple. Till today it is there, and we all go and see. Anyone can go and have darshan of this temple. Very nice temple, Khiche Daoji Maharaj. So it happened in that way. Another one time, what happened when Krishna Balaram was small, that time they were killing so many demons. Actually, Krishna killed lots of demons. Balaram also killed some. So one day what happened, some of their, all the friends, means Gopa and Balakas, they told, we want to have tal fruit. You know, in Talban, so many tal fruits are there. So let us go there and have some tal fruits from that forest. So they all told, okay, come, we'll go. They came there to this Talban, and they saw lots of tal fruits are there in the tal tree. Nice fragrance is coming, but no one is able to go there because there is a big demon called Dhenukasura. Actually, Dhenukasura, it represents, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that all the demons represent some anarthas. So Dhenukasura represents the material intelligence and spiritual ignorance. So Dhenukasura was killed by Balaram, not by Krishna. There is a question, why Krishna didn't kill him? What happened actually when Krishna came as Nrsimhadev, that time to Prahlad Maharaj, Nrsimhadev promised that I will not kill anybody in your family, in your family. So it was a boon to Prahlad Maharaj. No one will be killed by me in your family. So this Dhenukasura is the great grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. Means he is the son of Bali Maharaj. His name was Sahasik. Right. So that's why Krishna didn't want to kill him. He was killed by Balaram. So what Balaram did, Balaram just came and saw that so many other donkeys and Dhenukasura is also there. So Dhenukasura was very ferocious. He came to kill all these boys. But Balaram, what he did, he pulled his two legs and he just called him like that and threw on the tal tree. So what happened? All the tal fruits came down, it fell, and the boys, they enjoyed it. So Dhenukasura was like, he was killed, he is dead. So what happened then? The boys, they came back home, and Krishna Balaram, they were taking, at that, now also there is one temple in that Talavan, that is Daoji Maharaj, Krishna, small Krishna, and Revatiji. Yeah. So this temple also is there, now there it is. We can see that. So what happened after that? Krishna Balaram, when they came home, all the boys, they came home. So Mother Jasoda and Nanda Maharaj, they were welcoming them, they gave them bath, and when they were having prasad, that time Krishna started joking. Maya, you know, today, Daoji, my brother, he killed the donkey. Means he was just telling, he killed the donkey. So Balaram got very upset. So I killed one big demon and Krishna is telling me in that way. So he got very upset and he told, okay, Kana, from tomorrow, you are not coming with me. I am going with my friends and you take all your friends and you go separately. I am not joining you. Krishna told, okay, what to do? Then they came to different places. One is they started playing their Badi Baitan. It is called Badi Baitan means Balaram's group, and Chati Baitan means Krishna's group. But no one was happy because they cannot stay without Krishna, cannot stay without Balaram, and Balaram cannot stay without Krishna. So both of them were very unhappy. And lastly, what happened? Krishna came to Balaram and they met each other and they were very embraced each other and they became happy. In this way, they did these leelas. So to kill our demands in our heart, that is our anartha, we have to pray to our guru. Some anarthas are there which we can pray to Krishna and it can go. But some anarthas are there which Krishna also will not do anything unless Guru helps. So Balaram is the Adi Guru. So Dhenukasura represents that anartha which was killed by Balaram, because one has to be very sincere and very eager to kill this anartha, that I am so ignorant, I don't have any taste for spiritual knowledge. Please help me. Then only Guru will come and Guru will help. So Balaram is Adi Guru. So Balaram is helping in that way to all the devotees who are praying to him. So we also should pray to Balaram to kill our demon, Dhenukasura, from our heart, to get Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Shri Balaram ki jai.
Jai.
So let us chant this Lord Balaram's Pranam mantra. Namaste tu halagrama.
Namaste tu halagrama.
Namaste mushalayudha.
Namaste Mushalayudha.
Namaste revati kanta.
Namaste
Namaste bhaktavatsala.
Namaste Bhaktavatsala.
Namaste balinam shrestha.
Namaste Balinam Shrestha.
Namaste dharani dhara.
Namaste
Pralambare namaste tu. Trahimam Krishna Purvaja.
Krishna.
So this is the Pranam mantra of Sri Balaram, where it's explaining how Lord Balaram is so compassionate. If actually we have the darshan of Baladev, of Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, you'll see that Baladev has a red around his eyes. That red represents the compassion that Lord Balaram has to his devotees. So here, Namaste to Halagrama. As we had heard from Baba also, he has a hala. He has the plow with which he tills the land, but also he pulls down all the demoniac propensities, plows the demoniac propensities from within our heart. Then it says Namaste Mushala Yudha, because he actually wrestled with Chanura and Mushtik. So that's why Mushala Yudha, Mushal Yudh. Mushal means wrestling. And then Namaste Revati Kanta. He's the husband of Revati, beloved of Revati Devi, who is the daughter of Lord Balaram, who is the daughter of the king and King Revata. And he went all the way to Lord Brahma to find the suitable match. And by the time he went to Brahma, Brahma said, look, you've come all the way here. Thousands of years have passed in the Earth planet. So you are right now, Krishna Balaram are there. And so Baladev is the best match for Revati. And this is how she went to Revati. And when Revati approached, Lord Balaram or Revata approached Lord Balaram with Revati, she was very tall because she was from many yugas before. And Baladev was of a proper height. And so he took his plow and held it at the shoulder and pulled her down to appropriate size of Lord Balaram. So Namaste Revati Kanta, Namaste Bhakta Vatsala. Sri Balaram is very, very merciful to his devotees. He saves his devotees from so many different calamities. He saved his devotees from Dvivida gorilla, and also when one time these different gopis, when Balaram came back to Vrindavan, Krishna did not come back to Vrindavan, but he sent Balaram, he sent Uddhava. So when Baladev came back, he was actually received at a place called Baladeo. There is a place in Vrajadhan on the other side of Yamuna, which is called Baladev, which is where Baladev actually entered Vrajadhan from Mathura. And they did their Abhishek, his Abhishek. And there is a wonderful, beautiful deity there as well of Lord Baladev there, which was later on had to be hidden into the Kund nearby when the Mughals came. And then later, when they were excavating, they saw this big slab of stone. And then after some time, they saw that it was Sri Baladev, the deity of Lord Baladev, who was lying down like this. And then he was installed again in Baladev. So Baladev returned, and then he was very merciful to all the Vrajvasis. But at the same time, he had a special set of gopis. And he was meeting these special set of gopis. That's when Dvivida gorilla came. And this Dvivida gorilla was actually present at the time of Lord Ram Chandra as well. He was actually one of the soldiers in Lord Ramachandra's army. Not just a soldier, he was one of the generals, almost reporting to Nal and Neela at that point in Lord Ramachandra's army. But he had some kind of apprehension with Lakshman. When Ram and Lakshman, they first time met Sugriva, Hanuman brought them to Sugriva. Dvivida was there. He was attracted to Lord Ramachandra, but then he placed a seat to welcome Lord Ramachandra, but he did not pay any attention to Lakshman. Lord Ramachandra did not accept the seat until Hanuman came and offered Lakshman the seat. Then after that, Sri Ramachandra accepted that seat. So that kind of neglect of Lakshman was there. Why is Ram? I understand he's Supreme Personality. Who is Lakshman? Lakshman is just like us. I mean, I can probably defeat Lakshman. That kind of a feeling he had to Lakshman. And then when Shakti Shail came and hit Lakshman during the war, Meghnad's weapon, that time Dvivida said, that's it. If my suspicion is true, if Lakshman is so special, why did he get wounded or afflicted by this Shakti Shail? And so he became very offensive in his mind to Lord Balaram. As a result, it is said when we become offensive to our Guru and our Guru Vargas and senior devotees, then that desire to associate with materialistic people, offensive people, increases. And so he started associating with Banasura. And then also later with Narakasura, Banasura, Narakasura, and Dvivida, they became very fast friends. And they were egging each other on. And Dvivida became, because of that association,
He became very, very offensive. And so when Balaram came, who is none other than Lakshman, when he came, he took this opportunity when Dvivida was teasing the gopis of Lord Balaram, and he was saying, Kila, Kila, and doing all sorts of nasty things. Sri Baladev, who is none other than Lakshman, came forward and gave a big box to with his fist to Dvivida Gorilla. And Dvivida Gorilla was killed at the hands of Sri Balaram.
Yeah.
So these propensities that we have in our hearts of offensive nature, offensive to senior devotees or to Guru, Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, these are uprooted by Balaram. They represent Dvivida Gorilla. So he is Bhakta Vatsala. He saved the devotees. Namaste Balinam Shrestha. He is very, very powerful with material strength as well as spiritual strength. Balarama. Namaste Dharanidhara. Here, as Baba was explaining, he is none other than Anantashesh. As Anantashesh, he carries the entire universe on his hoots. Pralambari namastesu. Namastestu. He is the killer of Pralambasura. One time, Pralambasura, there was a demon by the name Pralambasura who took the shape of form of a cowherd boy and entered the playing field of Krishna and Balaram along with all his sakhas. And this Pralambasura, as we can see, Krishna asked, Krishna welcomed Pralambasura. Krishna knew this person has come to kidnap Krishna and Balaram. So he said, okay, let's form two teams and welcome Pralamba. Come here. And then Pralamba was on the side of Krishna, and there were others who were on the side of Krishna, and then Balaram had other gopas on the side, and they were playing. They said, whoever loses will have to carry the winner teams on their back. So Krishna's team lost. Pralamba was in Krishna's team. He chose to carry Balaram. He said, Balaram is very soft. Let me just take him. But he didn't understand. He's at the same time hard, like a thunderbolt. And so he carried him in Bhandiravan forest and started running. And at some point, Balaram, who is very innocent, he was, hey, Pralamba, what are you doing? Stop now, enough. And Pralambasura would not stop. And then Balaram understood, this person is trying to kidnap me. So, and suddenly he started becoming heavier and heavier. And Pralamba was feeling the weight. Oh, Balaram, how are you so heavy? And that's when his real form started coming out. And when his real form came, the suspicion of Balaram was confirmed, and he took a fist and hit Pralambasura on his head. And his head cracked open, and he fell down in front of everyone. So we see little, small, cute Balaram on the huge body of Pralambasura. This Pralambasura, the Acharyas explain, he represents the Labh Puja Pratishtha, which means profit, adoration, distinction, which is also known as subtle sex desire and also gross sex desire. That's what Pralambasura represents, because these desires, these illicit desires, kidnap our bhakti and take our bhakti away. That's when Balaram comes and kills this particular demon. So we should pray to Lord Balaram and put in our effort. When Balaram sees that we are putting our effort to overcome these tendencies in our heart, then he comes and helps. Shri Balaram ki jai. Pralambari namaste stu. Trahimam Krishna Purvaja. Krishna Purvaja means he's the elder brother of Sri Krishna. Before Krishna, he appeared. Trahimam, please save me. Krishna Purvaja.
So we heard these wonderful, wonderful pastimes of Lord Sri Balaram. And now we wanted to share with all of you that how Lord Sri Balaram, the only difference between Krishna and Balaram is that both of them are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The only difference between Krishna and Balaram is that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the mood of an enjoyer. And Balaram is the servitor, Supreme Personality of Godhead, in the mood of a servant. So he serves Krishna. He is actually the primary servitor of Sri Krishna as a meager servant in Dasya Ras. In all the 5 primary rasas, Lord Balaram is serving Krishna. Always, Lord Balaram is serving Krishna. We can see he is in Sakhya Ras also. And, see here in how Balaram and Krishna, they are, so cutely lying down, and even Mother Jashoda and Nanda Baba, they are like, oh, they're just adoring the way Krishna and Balaram are sleeping. So how Balaramji is always so protective of Krishna. Even while sleeping, he's actually like the blanket that is covering Krishna. That's how Balaramji is in his Vatsalya. So even when Krishna was in the, under the unlimited hoods of Kaliya, when he was dancing on Kaliya's hoods, for a moment it is explained that Balaram became a little concerned about the safety of Krishna because of his Vatsalya ras, because of his parental affection towards Krishna. So in this way also we see, but how does Balaram participate in Madhurya ras? He expands as Ananga Manjari, as the younger sister of Srimati Radharani, because Lord Balaram is so careful that he does not want to come as himself, as Balaramji. He does not want to come in between Krishna and Srimati Radharani, because he knows that his presence would make Srimati Radharani feel a little uncomfortable. So it is explained that when Krishna, he walks, he leaves black footprints everywhere he walks. Srimati Radharani, she leaves red footprints wherever she walks. And Balaramji, he leaves white footprints wherever he walks. So Balaramji, when he would see the black footprints and red footprints together, Balaramji would actually change his course, because he would understand that Sri Krishna is with his Swaminiji, and therefore he would go away from that side. That is how wonderful Lord Balaram, the way he is always engaged in serving Krishna and Srimati Radharani. So it is explained that, Krishna, one time actually, Lord Balaram, he came to Krishna and said, Krishna, you are so beautiful, Krishna. You're so, so beautiful, and your beauty is so mesmerizing. I just, helplessly, I love you so much, Krishna. How are you so enchanting? You are attracting, even my mind is always just attracted to you. So just for one day, Krishna, one day, can I be you? I want to experience what it feels like being you. So Krishna said, oh, thou, definitely. You want to be me? No problem. Here you go. All you have to do is give up your white feather. You wear my peacock feather. And you give up your blue vastra, wear my pitambari vastra. Then you'll become me. No problem. And also, you give up your plow for one day and take my flute. So as soon as you do this, you will become me. So Balaram said, that's very, very interesting. Sure, Krishna, let me do that. So then they both exchanged their clothes. They both exchanged, Krishna wore on, Baladev's clothes, and Baladev wore on Krishna's clothes. And then Baladev, he took his flute and Krishna's flute, and he started playing very nicely, sitting under a kadamba tree. Balaramji is nicely playing the flute. And meantime, Kamsa, every day he would send demons to kill Krishna. So one day that very day actually, he summoned the horse demon, Kesi. And the horse demon came and he said, "Yes, my dear king, what can I do for you?" He said, "I want you to go to Gokul and kill this little boy, 7-year-old boy. He's there. Go and kill him." He said, "Okay, no problem. I will kill him. But how do I identify who is this Krishna? Give me some, identification. How can I recognize Krishna?" He said, "Very easy. I've heard," Kamsa said, "I've heard about Krishna, that he wears a peacock feather. He wears yellow clothes, and he's always playing the flute. These 3 things are there. You go and you'll kill him." So Kesi said, "Okay." So Kesi came. He's the horse demon, and he was so big, so gigantic. He came into Brajadham and he started looking everywhere. He started looking at all the little boys. Where is this Krishna? Where is this Krishna? And he heard nice flute sound being played. And Keshi got attracted. Flute being played, flute being played. Okay, okay. So then he said, "Okay." And he saw Balaramji's back and he said, "Oh, this is yellow. Yellow dhoti he is wearing, correct. One symbol gone. Next one, peacock feather. Yes, yes. And he's playing the flute. This is Krishna." So he came from behind and nicely he just kicked Balaramji in the back. And Balaram was not expecting it. And Balaram, just went, flying in the air, and he just landed back, and Keshi thought he killed Krishna. He went nicely, enjoying the sweet grass of Vrindavan. He went. And then Krishna, Balaram was wondering, what happened to me? I was playing the flute. How did I get, up in the sky and come back? Oh no, my back is hurting. He came back to Krishna and he said, "No, no, no, Kanha, you take this flute and I just want to rest." I don't know, some fellow came, he kicked me in my back. I don't know who that is. So Krishna said, "No problem, let me go." And then Krishna came. Of course, we know how easily then Krishna just killed the Keshi demon by putting his left hand inside the mouth of Keshi and just hitting him so badly that he was immediately killed. Keshi was killed. And because Keshi was killed on the banks of the Jamuna, that is why this place came to be known as Keshi Ghat till today. Very, very beautiful. Keshi Ghat ki jai. Shri Davji Maharaj ki jai. So Krishna and Balaram, they are so wonderful. Both of them, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In fact, one of the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, he said in his lecture that there's only 2 differences between Krishna and Balaram. Both of them are Supreme Personality of Godhead. Only 2 difference. One is in their complexion and the other is in their mood. One is white, one is black. And in the mood, Krishna is the enjoyer, Supreme Personality of Godhead, and Balaramji is the servitor, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So in this way, Krishna Balaram, engaged in such beautiful pastimes throughout the land of Vraja. And it is explained, we are talking about the compassion of Lord Balaram, how Lord Balaram manifested his compassion through the most merciful Sri Nityananda Ram. Brajendra Nandana Jai, Shochi Shuta Hoilo Shai, Balaram Hoilo Nitai. So Balaramji became Lord Nityananda in this Kali Yuga. And when Lord Nityananda came in Kali Yuga, he spent a lot of time in Sri Vrajadham. In fact, when after Lord Chaitanya started the Sankirtan movement, that's when Lord Nityananda came from Vrindavan and joined Mahaprabhu in Nadia to participate in the Sankirtan movement. But at that time, Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu sent Lord Nityananda Prabhu back to Vrindavan. Why? He said, please Nitai, go back to Vrindavan. My dear Sakha, Sridham is there and he is waiting for me. So please go bring him. So Nityananda Prabhu came to Giriraj Govardhan, and standing outside one of the caves of Giriraj, Lord Nityananda started shouting, Sridham, Sridham, please come, come. And lo and behold, such a big person, tall person came out because he was from Dwapar Yuga. And Lord Nityananda was tiny little, 7 feet tall, and this one was 14 feet tall. And I said, come, come, Mahaprabhu Krishna has come. You have to come, let's go, Sridham. And Sridham said, who are you? You're so tiny, who are you? And then Lord Nityananda said, you don't know me, I'm Balaram. So then he said, no, no, I don't believe you. You're not Balaram. Balaram used to always defeat me in the running race around Govardhan Hill. So if you are able to defeat me, then I will agree that you are Balaram. So Nityananda Prabhu said, okay, let's do the running race. 1, 2, 3, go. And both of them started running. But imagine, Sridhama was, 14 feet tall. And Nityananda Prabhu was only 7 feet, half the size. But still, Lord Nityananda won the running race around Govardhan Hill. And then Sridhama was convinced that, yes, this is none other than Lord Balaram. And then Nitai said, okay, let's go then. But Sridham said, how will I go in this body? Lord Nityananda said, no problem. Just like how Prabhu was mentioning that how Lord Balaram sized up Mother Revati. So Lord Nityananda, he manifested his transcendental plow and he pulled down Sridhama and made him to the size of 7 feet tall, and he became known as Abhiram Thakur. So Nityananda Prabhu took Abhiram Thakur, and then both of them came to Gaudiya Desh, and they both Gaudiya Desh, and they both started participating in the pastimes of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So in this way, we see how Lord Balaram is so compassionate, so merciful. He is Adi Guru. And during this time, from the Ekadashi, from Pavitrapana Ekadashi, from yesterday, till the appearance day of Lord Balaram, we also celebrate Jhulan Yatra. So Jhulan Yatra is a very special time when the monsoons are coming and the gopis arrange for Shri Radha and Madhava's Jhulan Yatra, the swing festival. So this we can meditate on all these 5 days, 6 days before Lord Balaram Purnima, and on the day of Balaram Purnima, meditate on the swing festival, the swing pastime, Jhulan Yatra of Shri Radha and Govinda. And before we conclude our session today, I thought that it would be very appropriate in preparation to inviting Lord Balaram in our hearts, in preparation to celebrating the most auspicious appearance day of Lord Balaram, we can do a little meditation on the divine form of Lord Balaram. It is explained that Lord Balaram is so wonderful. His qualities are so great that Krishna does not even have to say anything. Lord Balaram fulfills whatever Krishna wants. Whatever is Krishna's desire, Lord Balaram manifests that. So he manifests as the Vrajadham. And Vrajadham, when we know that, it is so far away, but it is explained that by the potency of Balaram, Vrajadham becomes a lotus. When Krishna wants to travel into some small places which can be at least 59 kilometers, Krishna travels it in one day, same day, and he comes back home the same day. We can't imagine how Krishna would do that. But that is possible just because of Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram helps not only Krishna, but Lord Balaram also helped Sanatan Goswami complete Giriraj Parikrama every single day. Lord Balaram would shrink Giriraj so that Sanatan Goswami would be able to do Giriraj Parikrama. So this is the quality of Lord Balaram, how he manifests as the lotus of Braja to be able to facilitate the pastimes of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. So Lord Balaram is said to be 16 years old, 16 years young. He is in the prime of his youth, in the full luster of youth, and he has a fair complexion, which is like crystal. Lord Balaram wears blue garland and blue garments and a garland of forest flowers. It is said that Lord Balaram's lotus feet is adorned with alta, with the red dye which is known as alta, and he wears very beautiful toe rings on all of his toes. He has ankle belts on his toes. He wears a blue dhoti, and a baby pink colored satin sash is tied around his waist, and it makes his waist appear so thin that it would put to shame the waist of a lion. His waist is also adorned with a rope for tying the cows, and it is said that he always carries a buffalo horn to call upon the cows. His neck is splendidly decorated with garland of fresh forest flowers and a string of pearls. His broad chest is ornamented with a garland of gunja flowers. As we said, this is the divine soft lotus feet of Lord Balaram wearing beautiful ankle belts. It is said that Lord Balaram's hands are adorned, his fingers are adorned with beautiful rings, and he always carries a plow or a mace. The beauty of Lord Balaram's waist is compared to a lotus, soft and very, very delicate. And Lord Balaram's chest is as mighty as a mountain. And he has very, very strong arms. And he wears in his fingers, he wears rings which are made out of diamond and blue gems. He has a bright tilaka adorning his forehead, and his eyes are always filled with love for Krishna. And this is the way Lord Balaram appears. His face is anointed, it is said, by the minerals that are found on Giriraj. His face is painted by those minerals. So beautiful, Lord Sri Balaram, and we can see the red around the eye, which shows the compassion of Lord Balaram. So in this way, let us all try to take shelter of this fearless personality, Lord Balaram, so that taking shelter of Lord Balaram, all our fear will go away. He will be able to grant us strength and the bliss in serving Krishna. So let us all pray to Lord Balaram that the way he understands Krishna's mood, let us also try to imbibe that same mood and try to please our spiritual masters who are the representatives of Lord Balaram himself. Jai Shri Balaram Dauji Maharaj ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, if there are any questions or comments, we can open the lines for any questions or comments now.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji, Amma Baba, Dandat Pranam, all glory to Srila Prabhupada, all
Hare
glory
Krishna.
to Lord Shri Balaram ki jai. Beautiful, beautiful pictures, Mataji. It's so especially Balaram
One
Krishna
minute.
together, they are so nice, so beautiful. And really, really very good pastime. So you can go on listening forever, but we have to come to an end. Thank you,
Mata.
thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandvat Pranam. Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam. Mama Baba.
Yes.
Ma Baba, Dandvat Pranam. This is now.
Can you hear us? Hare Krishna?
Yes,
Now we
yes,
can hear.
Mataji.
Yes, yes. So sorry. Yes, please.
Yeah,
Did,
Dandvat Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Dandvat
Krishna.
Pranam.
did you hear me, Mataji? No.
No,
Yes,
no, we
no.
couldn't hear what you said before, Prabhu. We couldn't hear anything.
Okay, I was saying, Dandat Pranam to Mataji, Prabhuji, Amma Baba,
Yeah.
and all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj, in Lord Sri Balaram Ki Jai. I was saying the pictures are so beautiful, Mataji, and the stories that go. I think every pastime they do is a lesson for us to learn something and develop our spiritual understanding. And of course, always seek mercy of Balaram, Nityananda Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
Hare
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranams. Hare Krishna Prabhuji's pranams. So wonderful audio and so much of video beauty also together. It was just like they were in Vrindavan among all of them, at least for a few moments, trying to enjoy the bliss of nectar flowing from the pastimes of Balaram and Krishna and Radha Rani. So wonderfully explained, Mataji. We could continue hearing continuously, like Prabhuji said. Thank you so much for taking us into that world of bliss. Hare Krishna, pranams.
Hare Krishna.
So wonderful to hear from you. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you to you all.
Hare Krishna Mataji Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Ma Baba, Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Mataji, if anyone is prioritized, 7 o'clock time, I can, no, no problem, right? No, I'll take little time, right? That's why I'm asking. Okay, and hope you are, I'm praying to Lord every day. You all are doing good. Happy to see all of you in one screen. Thank you so much for giving this session about Balram Jayanti. You imbibe the mood on us for tomorrow to celebrate. In India, Sunday it was Balram Jayanti. And thank you, Baba. You explained about different names and its meaning. So we come to know, I make the note of that one, all these names. And Mas explained about Ramghat pastimes. It's so nice. And the Keche Daoji, right? In the deities you said, right? So yeah, so it's very, very nice, Ma. So you explained, we get into that mood and we are visualizing so how Balramji pulled the river Amuna. So it is very nice. It is very nice. And thank you, Prabhu. You explained the meaning of the mantra, right, Prabhu? So I'll daily with your guidance only we are reciting daily basis. But now again we explain the meaning of it. So we will recite in that mode, like what is the meaning of each name, and then we are begging to Baldev to remove all our anathas in our heart. Because you used to say one song in during Chaitanya Charitamrita, right? Vasachinandana, Anarpita Charimchira, right? So we are welcoming Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to sit in our inner chamber of our heart. We'll also do this one as well. Daily I'm reciting that 2 verses because of your guidance, seriously, feeling that one. And thank you for the Prabhuji and Mataji explain about Balram pastimes and everything, the difference between Baldev and Krishna, and how he pulled Sri Rama also. So it's very nice. And then he enacted as a Krishna, even he is getting punishment. So we don't want to become a Krishna. Being Supreme Personality of Godhead, he's an expansion, immediate expansion of a Krishna. If he wants to become a Krishna, even he getting that one, that punch from Kesi demon. So we understood that also. Thank you. And the very good one you explained about the red around his eyes, it shows the compassionate, right? Yes, yes, Mataji. And every time we are doing japas, I mean, japa session, right, in the morning as well as in the temple also. We will pray to Lord Nityananda Prabhu that I need to do service. Without your empowerment and without your mercy, we cannot do this one. And while completing also, we are saying that whatever I did the service today in Sunday in temple, it's all goes to your Lord. I mean, credit goes to you. Without your help, we cannot do it. So always be with us like that. We are doing Prabhupada and Prabhuji. Thank you so much. It's a wonderful session, wonderful thing. So yeah, we feel very happy. Our heart is becoming to welcome Baladev hereby. And the beauty of Baladev you explained, right? Wow. It's amazing, outstanding. And one pic I like, two pics I like very much. I know in your previous home you have some pic, right? Krishna and Balaram will be in the middle of the water and the Gopas will be around. I didn't find here. I'm able to see Radha Madhav here, but there I used to see that in your old home. I'm able to see that one. And the other pic, like Balramji face like this. Now that is also very nice. Hey,
Yeah.
Hari Hari. This one, this one. I like this. Thank you, Mataji Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. I'm able to see that. Hare Krishna. Thank you. You're so merciful like Balram. You both are. Whenever I ask, you are doing that one. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you
Thanks.
for providing this wonderful summary and acknowledging all the different things. We're glad that you are hearing attentively, and you're having a very beautiful devotional attire, which is very inspiring to see you in that as well. Hari Bol.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Ma Baba, Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Mataji, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. माताजी और माँ बाबा ने और आप सबने जो भी पास टाइम बोला ना माताजी, इट वाज सो मेस्मराइजिंग एंड वंडरफुल. ऐसा लगता है बस सुनते रहे. इट मेड माय डे बिकॉज़ फॉर अस इट इज मॉर्निंग. सुबह है तो सुबह ही अगर हम लोग भगवान की कथा अच्छे से सुन ले तो आवर होल बैटरी चार्ज फॉर फुल डे. सो इट वाज सो नाइस. और ऐसा लगा था बस. So please share recording, Mataji. Again, I will hear and I will share in my class, Mataji.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
It
Hare
will be
Krishna.
on YouTube for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anyone else?
Okay, if
Hare
not,
Krishna, Mataji. Mataji, you mentioned that Balaramji came as the younger sister of Radharani, na Mataji? I didn't get that name properly. Probably there was some disturbance. Could you please repeat that?
Sure. Thank you. Lord Balaram comes as Ananga Manjari, who is the younger sister of Srimati Radharani, to participate in the Madhurya Leela of Shri Shri Radha and Krishna. Ananga Manjari is her name.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Okay, thank you
Hare
very
Krishna.
much. Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
Who is next?
Sorry, Prabhuji. Hare
Go
Krishna,
ahead.
Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Mother Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Ma Baba, Dandavat Pranam. All goes to Srila Prabhupada, all goes to Guru Maharaj. Prabhu, as you rightly said, like Hare Krishna Prabhu has nice Vaishnava attire. So he was asking like anyone else want to speak because already 7. So actually, Prabhu, today is my daughter's holiday, so they were sleeping. So thank you so much for that. And Prabhu Mataji and Ma Bapa's very nice class, very nice, inspiring, mesmerizing pastimes of Lord Balaram. Lot of stories or pastimes which you narrated. Actually, I'm hearing it for first time. So especially like Sri Rama, like the Balaram, like as taken as Nityananda Prabhu, and he was using the plow to make him, the same height as Balaram. So mesmerizing, so nicely narrated. Thank you so much. Please bless us. Please shower us your mercy. Always fallen souls like us, so that after hearing so much of pastimes, at least we will be away from this Maya and will be into Krishna consciousness and serving Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much, Mataji, Prabhuji, Ma Baba.
Thank you. Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Any other questions or comments?
Thank you so much, Satyadharma Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
If not, then we will take your permission today and see you next week. We will communicate when will we come next, hopefully soon, but please look out for the messages. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Adi ki jai.
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 Jai. Hare
Thank
Krishna
you, Mataji.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavad Pranam.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.